want to play the music at the same time. That's okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so you need stretch.
Good. Let's do one stretch.
So as far as I like doing some wrestling.
Okay.
As far as wrestling goes, big overriding concept is you want to know, you want to be able to present your partner structure in a way to where accessing their limbs, their legs, so you can take them is easy. So the first drills, I think I like to learn by doing. So the first thing I want to talk about are the steps and the actual names of the takedowns. For example, putting a name and stuff helps me. For example, if I want to do an outside single, I'm going to be stepping to the outside and creating this angle, stepping to the outside. So this is my outside single. I've got my hip position here, and I'm driving in to right here. Okay. Now, there's also the inside. If you were staggered like this, I might move you around a little bit. And there's the inside single, where I'm stepping inside in between your legs to come here. Okay? Okay. So there's just the two different routes. And so you've got your outside single. And then you move your partner around inside single. Okay? Sometimes the inside single presents itself, but what's here with toe-to-toe right here? Outside single presents itself.
Yes.
Now since you're dancing underneath, inside single presents itself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So for here, also, if I wanted to switch now, okay, now I have my outside single right here. Okay? I also could move you around wherever, and I have my inside single right here. Okay? So, talking about setting those things up, I like to try to use some stance and motion to set. This isn't even a setup, it's just a general how I should be operating. I'm moving my feet are open, moving, and moving. I'm right here. Alright, so
you're going off of the foot movement is how you like to usually set your things up?
What I'm doing when I'm painting a picture as I'm getting my stance and motion. So as I'm moving, I can see you're stepping to that front every time. So I already know I'm going to try to get this guy to reach his hand up. Once you reach your hand up, I'm touching with your hand and going here. We're not even talking tie-ups. This is all, two things need to happen. So when your main defensive hand is this hand right here. And I'm not trying to get too much into setups, just talking about the feet right now. Okay. But as I'm looking for a shot and I'm moving around, I'm tracking what you're doing. Right there's your legs in the way. So I probably have to do something with this hand, maybe fake a post here, get you to raise it. But as you raise your hand's going up. Your hand going up is going to be a split second where it's not going to come back down and push off. All right. So take the outside single. Okay. If I reach up, there's this open space. I'm disconnecting, right?
Safe and me. Take my shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we haven't even gotten the setups yet. So a drill that you can do is just a stance and motion drill and taking what you want. So we can go 2 reps back and forth. And so what we're going to do is I want you to, both of us kind of, you can stay in the same stance, or I'll tell you what, pick a stance, okay? You can be this leg dominant, this leg dominant, because I got 2 different things right here. I could switch here and go inside, on this side, or I could go toe-to-toe, outside, okay? So a mirrored stance lets me go to the inside single. A toe-to-toe stance is the outside single, right? And so take what you have presented, use the stance and motion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be heavy here, or I'm going to be heavy here. Okay. And you get 2 reps. Okay. Actually, you get 4. Okay. I'll get 2. So you go 4 till you get over right here. Okay. So I'm going to present here, or I'm going to present here, and I'm going to do the same thing for each round. I'm going to switch it after your turn. This is going to make it very easy. But always be moving, because as you're tracking me, and what I'm giving you, I'm tracking you. We're both reading each other. Does that make sense?
That's it.
Person that puts the puzzle together first usually gets the first shot.
So am I usually watching for just whatever leg is your lead leg typically, and the way that you're stepping?
Yes.
To be able to say, because I have that old MMA habit where I'm always, this is how I move. And I know when I'm good conducive for grappling, but like other people don't move like that.
So when you move, the most important part, well, this is a lot of information, but this hand has to be guarding this leg.
Okay.
This hand is responsible for guarding this leg. This other hand can be back. You don't want to stretch out. You just want to be here. You can have it here or here. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. So if you step in for an outside single, I can help you push off.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, when I reach, see, and you go underneath, and you start moving that sucker. That's when I get in trouble. So never reach.
Okay.
You're always here and back, here and back.
Okay.
And so you want to create that reaction with me, but you don't want to be overextended yourself. Okay. Sometimes I'll stretch right here, but I'll be very low because I know I'm vulnerable if I stretch my arms out. I'm usually in here blocking and ready to engage some sort of shot that you have.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So outside of inside drill.
Okay.
You're taking an outside single on this leg, or you can switch your feet, get a mirror stance, take an inside single.
Gotcha.
Make sure you do the footwork. I mean, we've done it in class before.
Yeah.
So just trying to make this muscle memory.
Okay.
You get 4 reps.
So wait, on the inside, am I
Yes.
pushing backhand?
Yes.
Okay. And then on the outside, am I going to use, is it lead hand and then scoop?
No, it's nothing. You're looking to just
To go to that.
yeah. So on the outside, you're assuming that you're going underneath the post.
I see. Okay.
You're assuming you're slipping this post.
Okay.
It's like slipping a jab, right?
Yeah.
You're slipping this post.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, so present a leg for me.
Okay.
And it's very, very simple. You're trying to get the footwork and the fluidity with it. So, for example, if I want to go inside right here, I want to be in this position as quickly as possible. Make sure your head's right here
Okay.
the whole time. Okay. Make sure your head is up, so you don't want to put your foot in and grab it. You want this, yeah. Okay, so try to be a little bit lower. Okay, yeah, and just be like a wreck. You don't want to get this.
Yeah.
This is bad. Okay.
Okay.
So just really force that head in every time.
Okay.
Come on.
Those sides. So if your arm's always in close, and now you're thinking
No,
underneath
for
it,
this drill, we're not setting it up. Just go. I'm not defending.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about setups here in a second.
Okay.
A little bit bigger of a step.
Okay.
Good fit.
Okay.
Everything should come together quick. Go ahead. Whichever way you want. Close the distance a little bit more before you hit that.
Okay.
So you don't want to be so far out. You should be able to touch me easily, okay? And then you can hit your, your striker. Okay, now when you're sliding this head off to the side, make it go through.
Okay.
Your head goes through your partner. For example, if I'm coming here, boom. That's going straight into your center of mass. You're kind of here.
I see.
Make sense?
Okay.
Keep going. I think you guys can go.
Okay.
Center of mass, good. Give me a couple. smooth.
Okay.
Try to make it feel as fluid as possible.
Okay.
You can go as hard as you want, but just be fluid. Still hang on to the side. It's on the side a little bit. Drive into me.
Okay.
Yeah! That's it.
Right there?
That's center of mass. You're not going to get hip to neck right here.
Okay.
Especially as strong as you are. Now don't be afraid to allow this to collapse. So post on me with your inside single. For your inside single. Alright? Yeah. For your inside single, as you come in, allow this elbow to bend. And now your head and your hand do the job of both. So your head and your hand are pushing. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So I'm not like boom, boom, and two long posts right here. I'm in here and using both to come here.
Okay, so I'm using this as like an active stiff arm to
No,
move.
it's not like what was that running back? I don't know. It's not like a Heisman stiff arm. Yeah. All right, get a couple more. Let's do a full month review. This is like golden right here. We're gonna put work down, drilling it, hour, 2 hours a week. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
So that's the stance in motion, and what you can, I'll tell you what, we're gonna work that a little bit more.
Okay.
Now I want you to use your motion to create your shot.
Okay.
So this is a little bit, this is something I do with you because you're big and strong. And you're like, I can't freaking move this guy. So as I come in, let's say I want this leg, let's do this, be in a square stance. Because this is annoying as crap. Like what I can do here in square stance is I can cut my angle, and now I have this. Okay, or square stance, I cut my angle, you rotate, maybe you overcompensate, and I have this. Okay?
So the principle to get their feet squared up on you?
Yeah. Well, the principle is you want to make it easier on you. This is easier on you. But this is also good for me because I'm loaded up like a sprinter.
Yeah.
So this is a defensive stance.
I see.
Offensive stance. You want to put them in an offensive stance when they don't want to be, so they're presenting the leg.
I see.
So, for example, we'll do it this way, like you have 5 seconds, okay? Whether it's my stance motion creating it or not, try to be defensive, and then switch. Or try with your motion to create me stepping. All right?
Okay.
Don't just be like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you're going to present a leg.
Okay. So you want me for this drill to be more squared up during my footwork movement?
For me, yes.
Okay.
So when I'm going, so for example, square up on me. So this is, nothing's happening right here. So what I can do is, without extending, coming in tight, I can rotate. Boom.
I see.
Or I can rotate. Boom. Okay. And for me, I'm just going to be a little bit of a robot, just to see in the defensive side of things. And so when you move, you're going to be a step ahead of me, and you've got the angle now.
Yes. Okay.
Make sense?
Okay.
Here, I'm not assessing you. So I'm just going to kind of robot defensively stance.
Okay.
And you rotate to the angle and take a small. Moving forward to the end. You see how that?
Yeah, because you're squared up.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder.
And then is that more of a chance for you to sprawl?
Yeah.
Is that why it's more defensive
Yeah.
stance? Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, this 7 inches, whatever, a foot in, it buys me a split second. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. And you can do that with the inside single too.
Okay.
Footwork's a little tricky on the inside.
That has my heavily kind of lead on.
Mm-hmm. A little easier. Okay, do it to me. Slip. It just works better with outside singles than it does with inside singles because your hips are so far back.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
It feels like I can beat your hips more to the outside. Because you're square further from going this side. If I'm at an angle, I feel like I'm still hitting defense or something weird.
Yeah, so square stance here, like this. The arm drag, see that was a good one.
Because you have it here?
Yeah. So. See? So if anything, I don't want to spend too much time on this because technically these are bad shots. You want this. You want this. But also I want this. Because if I'm here, what am I going to do? I'm either going to throw, pummel, whatever. Okay? I'm not attacking your legs here. Because why would I be here attacking your legs if this is like an entire split second faster?
Yes.
Because what do I have to do to attack your legs? First I got to go here to go forward.
If you're already here, then it's just as fast.
It's faster. Much faster.
See.
So that stagger stance, that's your offensive stance, but that also gives you the opportunity to attack me.
Yes.
Make sense?
Okay.
Good with
Yeah,
that?
both offensively there.
Okay.
Okay.
So recognizing the defensive stance and what to do, probably want to go outside.
Okay.
Very important. So that stance in motion, outside, inside. Let's go on to some setup space.
So, real quick, let me ask you.
Yeah.
If I see a guy, he's a wrestler, I'm at a comp, and I see he's coming out like this, all defensive, I should be thinking in my mind, stagger and get outside for probably a single.
Okay.
Or getting moving to.
So in this case, so that was sort of like a worst situation grip.
Okay.
I didn't let you use any setups. We don't really want to be there.
Okay.
You don't want to have to be using your speed to get around somebody when they're
Yeah.
playing defense. Okay. We
Okay.
want to use setups.
Okay.
So that's the next thing. Okay. If somebody is not presenting a leg, we don't want to run around them like we just did because that's hard. And you're probably only going to get an outside single off of it. Although some people are just that good. And you need a takedown with 30 seconds to go, and you're going to have to go boom, boom, try to cut an angle to get to the outside. So let's talk about setups. So first concept for setups I like to do is just driving the bus. And what I mean by driving the bus is all these handles, like here, 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 they're all like a big bus.
Okay.
Okay? And if I drive this bus either this way or this way, look what happens. And I can do that with a collar and a wrist. I can do that with a collar and a bicep tie, inside bicep tie. I can do that with a collar and a tricep tie. They all work. Now I don't like this because, you can just get, hip toss. Like you club across the head right here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I like collar, wrist, and bicep ties.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what you do. For example, you just play around with how you want to move them. For example, here, and these are snaps too. They're not because the next thing is like push-pull. Like pushing, pushing, pushing. We'll go into that next. But we want to turn a partner to present a leg. And I'm just here. It's so nice. I don't even have to step sometimes. So create an angle, especially with somebody like this, like they're not presenting anything. Create an angle. So,
That's it.
what have you been doing moving people around for shots?
Well, I've been mostly, I haven't been having any meeting my grips, so I usually put it here to tight. I'm usually stronger than people here. So here, and then I wait to see what they're doing. So if I feel like the shot's coming up, I just use this to block and sprawl.
Oh, yeah.
First and then I used to be good about shoving heads into the mat. I need to work on that again, but whenever I see like guys shooting in MMA, I was thinking head to the mat and then work to their back.
A lot of jiu-jitsu guys aren't that. Like they let you push their head, do it, but I mean, if they're decent wrestling, you're gonna be able to hear it.
Yeah.
You know.
I was getting away from guys who didn't know how to wrestle properly.
Yeah, we'll talk about defense here in a little bit.
Okay.
Stick to offense.
Okay.
So when you're thinking about moving me, what are you thinking?
I'm usually waiting for this, and I'm waiting for us to go back and forth, and then I'm waiting for, like, I wait to see this arm get out of the way. Like, this is what my eyes naturally gravitate to. Well, that and single legs. I'm very comfortable with shooting single legs, even though I'm not good at it, because I'm usually strong enough to, like, get here. If I can get here, I feel like I have a chance.
Yeah.
Well, I never shoot doubles, hardly ever. Unless I see the guys super square up in this meter together, then I'll shoot the double.
Well, especially if they're backing up.
That too.
That's the main trigger to hit a double.
Yeah.
So since you like this, right? Let's get you either in here,
okay,
or here. This is the same thing. So just like, but you have to grab me back. For example, like if I go here, yeah, you gotta grab me back. Now I can grab the bus right here. So I can rotate this way or this way. And so I'm kind of doing this deal. I'm not leaving myself wide open, right? I'm pulling one way or the other. So it's almost like a snap here,
yeah,
or a snap here.
Okay.
But you notice how I'm rotating in a circle as I snap?
Yes.
So this is going to present whatever you want. You could go here and then switch to a inside single.
Okay.
I don't even have to move my feet because I'm so close to you.
Yeah.
You could do the same thing, rotate here, and go to an outside single. Just drop that hand because your hand is in the way.
So are you stepping and shoving at the same time? Like stepping and pushing?
It's like a whip. So my feet start the motion. So for example, my feet are here. Here I've changed the angle, and then I'm pulling you to me. That time you didn't step, you kind of low.
Yeah. You have like
so go do that. Okay. Angle, and then tie. And then that should bring it to you. Now you can go, you're a little too much here for me to go up. So I'm gonna take the outside single.
I see. Okay.
So as you move people around with either here, again, they have to grab you back for this. If you just let your arm go limp, it's not a good handle, right?
I see.
If they do that, if they hang their hand low, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
So, again, if I go this way, I wanna create an angle, an over-exaggeration, with a snap to rotate the body. And then I can go here, I can go here, I can go wherever I want.
So, do you ever move your feet that way and shove the opponent away from you? Throw the knees up?
So yes. So sometimes I'll go this.
Okay.
But then you can, I'm not saying that's bad, but if you want to master your outside single, your inside single, that's more of like a pass by where I'm like, get out of here, I'm trying to get you to hit.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So we're specifically talking outside, inside singles.
Okay.
So let's try that. I'll do it to you a couple times. You can feel it.
Okay.
So here, stay defensive, because again, if you're here, I don't even have to set it up. Square up. Okay, so right here, just got that. Didn't even have to set. All I have to do is duck under the level change.
Are you using this collar tie most of the time to snap people?
We're using the wrist too. So everything here, I'm bringing you to me and exaggerating, almost bringing you across my center line.
I see. Okay.
And then I'm here.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you go. Slow. You can whole leg me this way.
Yeah, I tend to do that in real life too.
So notice, stay right here. Notice the angle, right? For me to square up, I would be right here, right? You want me to go a little more.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So navigate my head, which whatever tie you have. Like you can go down. Yeah! Okay. And you can do that little match. Yeah. You move people around, and when it's just like Christmas time, you take it.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it. We'll go 4 and 2 again.
Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful.
So is it almost delayed? It's like step and then the momentum, then once I can base, then
Like a whip. So the front of the whip starts, but the end of the whip has the most power and it's the quickest.
So I should keep the grip once I can base and use my momentum, then snap. Is that kind of like what's thinking?
It's not really a snap, you're just kind of like bullfighters.
Okay, okay.
It is a snap. Nice. A little bit more forceful on that.
Okay.
Like you want to just put my leg in your lap.
Okay.
Send me like that.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Okay.
One more. And this is just a side note. You want to get really grimy with it. You're on the collar tie right there. You're heavy on the head, and just keep rotating. This way. Yeah. You can just barrel roll in the air.
Okay.
Alright, give me a couple. Not doing finishes yet.
Nice,
That even works in a Muay Thai punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Even the tournament, I was here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, over, like, when I'm here, and I'm pulling here, so now what am I thinking with both arms? If he's strong here, do I need to usually just create a habit of ducking under, shoving?
I would, if he's stronger and I'm not confident I can bail, I wouldn't go there. I would go here to here.
Wrist?
Or here on the bicep.
Okay.
Because this is easier to bail out of, so go ahead and do the same thing.
If he stays there, then I can just, you bail out of this and like,
No.
take a shot.
No, like bail out is in do the shot. Like,
Oh.
You're coming out of the tie and do the shot.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So go ahead and do the exact motion you did. Easier to get out of, to shoot. Hardest, probably wrist, easiest.
Okay.
Like you're gonna get there, but if I do one of these and block,
Yeah. That's another thing. Okay. Okay, so what am I thinking for this?
it's fine. It's totally fine. You just need to be a little bit more exaggerated there.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Using the head it's a little grimy. You might have to move it more. Just play around with it. You get a couple. This is my other side. So. That was like an ankle pick setup. So, being tight like that, like I said, so do exactly what you just did. So, you gotta let go of this a little bit more if you want the single leg. For example, your head has to drop here to head position, right?
Okay. So I need to ditch this in that situation.
You don't have to, because let me show you this. If I go here and I go across, this is a knee. This is a knee.
Okay.
So you're creating angles. If you feel like the head's in your way, just throw it over my knee.
Okay.
But we're just working outside inside single, so this is whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Nice. Is that 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a couple. Defense. Where are you at? So let's do go 3 and 3.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I just saw that. So can you want to work out a little more?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, I like this because I feel like I can arm drag, I can inside, and I can even, this is an outside, right?
Yeah. So the inside will be fine there. You're going to do all the work with your head though. So here, and if I go inside, all the work's going to be done with my head.
I see.
Because I'm not here with my hand in my hand. Remember, you were here at the Wojcik seminar?
So,
He talked about, or Christian. You know what Christian?
not the last one, before.
I think he talked about posting here and doing this. I've been incorporating that against you because you're hard to take down. So if I go here, I can take, and it's gonna be tough. I probably wouldn't go there because I have to move here and go.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. So I should take him the easier path, and the easier path from here then is if I'm already here, I'm already thinking about like this little arms right here. So it's keep it simple.
He's got such long arms too.
That's why I like the single leg because like I kind of make up for a lot of sins being far away and snatching stuff, you know.
Absolutely.
But then with my double, it sucks because I don't have good hips. I don't feel base clearly in my lower half. I feel more top heavy. So if I shoot doubles, I just feel like it doesn't feel strong. Whereas I feel like the singles, I can use my arm strength and like leverage, I guess, of being taller. And most people are shorter than me. So it's just not, my doubles are not usually there. So I'd rather be good at singles because I feel like I can hit those.
Yeah, that's good. Let's try some different. Let's go to bicep tie. So
Okay.
again, this requires you to grab your back.
Yep.
So right here, you got me. Boom, boom, boom. Or we'll go 3 and 3. Boom. My hand is here, so I could go here, but this is a little awkward. But if I rotate,
Okay.
this is why it's important to feel stuff out and see what you like the best in your footwork.
Okay.
All right, I think I got one more.
Yeah.
Little bicep tie. Here. Now notice, if I try to go here, your arm's in the way. Okay? So with this bicep tie, I'm probably going to go here to the inside single.
Okay. Because it's getting out of the way of the frame.
You might get away with the outside single. You go here and drop
Okay.
it. And then go.
I see.
But you have to decide what you want out of a bicep tie.
Okay. How do you process all this while you're fighting back and forth?
Figure out what feels good for the repetition.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got bicep tie, inside bicep tie, that's a tricep. Boom.
So you recommend this here more?
Oh yeah.
This is best, second best, and then the least best.
Yeah, because so many guys know judo. And you start throwing.
Okay. So you're thinking if I can, perfect world, I get this a lot. Be here or at least inside here if possible.
Yep.
Okay. And then from here, if I can boom, I see. That's and then
You can come there or drop the hand to the outside single.
okay, that's what feels best.
Okay.
'Cause you're saying this is gonna leave a lot of head, right? Because you're gonna have to use your head to move back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to you. I like using the head. Yeah. Two more.
Okay, so on that step, if I'm here, is it a hop? Is it a, like, what is my footwork?
I would never leave both feet. It's a shuffle, so that's where we always do this drill where we're moving, but we're always leaving one foot on the ground at all times.
Okay.
I'm never doing this. Well, I guess you could in a throw situation, because I'm right here. But even I'm moving both feet at the same time, I'm not jumping.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. You can go double bicep too. I love it. For me. It's a little awkward. You gotta figure it out. Let's go back to this. 3 more and 2 more.
So good.
Yep.
That.
Beautiful.
And like raising this up, is that no
You
big deal?
can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But for me, it's not a, like, you figure out what works for you.
Okay.
Right? So you just take all this and pick probably 4 things to drill, setups, and use them relentlessly.
Okay.
Yeah.
My head position for rest on. See, like, am I here? Like, am I here?
Head up all the time.
Okay.
So, and you're coming tight. This is MMA stuff, right? I'm in tight because here I'm going to get punched.
Yes.
You don't have to. You can use this as a block. Okay. And I can frustrate snub. You ain't cheating, no.
Yeah.
You're not cheating at all. But when I want to start moving, I can attack.
So you almost like a little bit of headspace there.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's why I put that up there. So like, oh, don't get punched. You punch really tight.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Dude, I got a sweat going.
That's good, man.
And it's cold in here. I love it.
This is literally the coolest it's ever been in here since I've been.
I know.
Does he purposely turn the AC off for like mental toughness or
Yes,
conditioning purposes?
he does. I just told him, I said straight up, Caleb, I'm having trouble controlling the body temperature. Like, I have a temperature controlled bed. Like, I can turn it down to 60 degrees if I want to.
Yeah.
Freeze me out.
That's nice.
But I have to use it. All right. Just help me keep track of how long we're going to. So we talked about stance in motion and inside versus outside, taking shots, especially when somebody's just giving it to you. They're just like,
Yeah.
just freaking bait.
Okay.
Eat your lunch. Talk about some setups. Now let's do some finishing. So for example, on the inside and the outside single, it doesn't matter if we're going here, we're going here, I'm going to end up here. Okay? Now, a couple different finishes that you already know is running the pipe. What finishes, when you get the leg here, do you have like much trouble with, or you feel like you need something extra, or because I can show you everything I do.
Okay. So if I'm there for the single, I'm usually thinking like, well, for sure 2 things, sometimes 3 things. I'm always kind of like this and then doing the body locks. I like that. And then check usually just like manipulate people's hips with my arms.
Yeah,
so
what's
like
behind you? Yeah.
That's natural for me. I do hit this one quite a bit.
Yeah.
Pull them down. I kind of struggle with the forward part.
Have legs?
Yeah, with like tapping the knee tap. I suck. He doesn't ever feel good for me.
Yeah.
Especially if you guys got good hips and like bouncing them off.
Yeah, and then it's like as soon as he hits the ground, his hips are up.
It's just a string. It's a mess. And then I also keep their knee half the time.
Yeah.
And then the other one I'm not sure about is like, once they start fighting me back, I feel like I'm beginning to lose that grip. Like, I don't know if I need to start like going high crotch, if I need to go down to the ankle. Like I felt some guys go slide their hands down my ankle, you've got to do it to me before. And then, is that one play where you spin to the side? Like,
No.
Which one is this?
Yeah, come here and yeah, that's running the pipe.
Okay, so do you slide your hand down to your ankle when you do that, or do you keep high up behind the knee?
That's a good question. When I run the pipe, I've already went there. So you see, so when I run the pipe, I'm going here.
Yes.
I've got a lock here and a lock here. And it doesn't, sometimes, like I can get away with either one, but also I would like for you to be hopping, so that when I cut it,
Ooh, yeah.
I did switch my hands right there. Okay, so I don't even know what I do sometimes. So I'll start here, and if I want to run the pipe, I'm going to switch outside hand. My outside hand is going to come to the ankle, and I'm literally going to club your knee and your thigh with my bicep and my shoulder. Okay. Reason being is I don't want to struggle here for a while because you're going to guillotine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So I'm here. I can be here. As I switch to the running the pipe, I'm going to switch my hands outside hand down here. Club. That's okay.
That's smooth. I got good news still. Thank you.
So let's drill those finishes.
Okay.
We'll go back and forth.
So it's okay to drop the head down on the thigh then for this?
Again, head position, very important. Okay, and as you're holding it, you can be gable gripped. Yeah, high up on the knee, even above the knee if you want. Yeah, right in there. And so as you make your move, outside hand slides down.
Outside.
Yep. Yeah. made me feel small. All right, so again, I like to be deep.
Yeah.
Versus outside elbow, right? And what that does is, notice how high my arm is.
Yes.
As I slide down, I'm literally clubbing your thigh.
Yeah.
So, boom. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Okay.
So get that. Now, hold on. Caleb might have something to say with that because this does offer a Kimura, right? You can reach there and work. So you just got to keep this tight, right? But I do like to keep this elbow high because it's just crashing down. And my hand is right behind your Achilles.
That's the same. So, okay, that has always felt better, but no one ever talked about that, sliding the hand down the ankle. Now, I feel a couple guys do that, so I was wondering. But they always say, keep that grip around the thigh.
And then around the thigh? No.
Okay, because coming down to the ankle gives you a better ability to like,
To bar the knee.
okay.
You're barring the knee. You're creating a little bit of oh shit factor.
Yeah. So if we're here, so you like to go outside.
Yeah, keep this tight, because I am going to hunt Kimuras. All right, this has to be just locked in really tight.
And then it's during this C-step, it's like that.
Yeah, but it needs to happen at the same time, and more downward pressure with this part of your torso.
Okay.
On my knee.
Okay.
You really don't want the knee to bend. You want it to just go.
Oh.
Straight out.
Oh, okay.
Do it slow. Slide your hand down first. Or rotate, slide your hand down. And not on the side, so yeah, stay high up here.
Okay.
Yeah. And a lot of people have a hard time grabbing. I'm not going to reach out and grab your ankle. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just blocking it.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm blocking it. And I am using my bicep a little bit, but mainly shoulder pressure down.
Oh yeah, that already basically almost that right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So practice those mechanics of using the shoulder pressure down. Alright? Sometimes I back over my bicep, but it's all down.
Okay. I'm here. So
Switch
as I rotate, so my C stepping out as I.
Yeah, see step in the back.
Here.
Yeah, but keep everything tight. Keep everything tight. Yeah. Use your torso to press down and do it. Yeah. Alright, now a little bit more force.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so let's do it back and forth a little bit.
Yep.
Just make sure the pressure is downward and not to the side because you're not going to bad knees.
Okay.
So right here, I'm going to go, I like to stay in here also, and you can also hide both hands like this. Sometimes I'll do this and I'll grab my bottom wrist. This might be helpful.
Okay.
Detail. I'll go here because now it's not as high, right? It's down here. And this hand is going to go.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, it's fine. So today, I should be thinking drive down, but in competition, should I be thinking drive laterally with the club?
No, you want to get them down.
Down to that.
Yeah, and you need to C-step as well. Notice I didn't even C-step. I didn't even C-step because I'm very confident in this.
See.
You're right here, boom, is going to create a bar, and then I want to do that.
I see. Okay.
And the C-step is more of a backwards too, because like I'm actually pulling you, getting you to hop as I go. Yeah.
So be thinking before you worry, the C-step should happen, but it's that like you're saying the torso and this.
Yeah, the downward pressure of the torso, rotating down the shoulder, and blocking the ankle.
Okay.
Right? You just drink it till you feel good.
Okay, you can hear lots in that this. So then as I go down, I need to be thinking.
Yep. Yep.
Now I need to move like it.
Yep. Yep. Slow and smooth. You just gotta, keep working to do it. More reps. We'll go 3 again.
Is this a bad grip like this where I hug here and I tap one around?
See, that's fine, but notice you're going to have to switch your arms.
Like this?
Yeah.
I see.
So sometimes I'll just grab my own wrist right underneath the knee joint. Right underneath the knee joint. And that offers a quicker transition.
Okay,
Yeah, that hand, see that hand's ready.
Yeah.
It's ready to go.
I see. Okay. So how will we do it then?
Yep. Go ahead and bar me. You're not going to hurt me.
Okay.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah. All right, I'm just coming here.
Yeah, well, that's like with athletic guys, they start hopping around and got really good bases. So now I just catch myself running in a circle, trying to take him down, and doing this like weird, never-ending C-step.
So, and it wears you out too. So let's go on to the next thing. We're gonna C-step with the other leg now, okay? And so it's literally the other hand position. So if this is the hand position barring the knee for the pipe, we're gonna switch here and go here. I call this ankle in the hip, underhook the knee. So this offers a lot of good stuff. I can torque your knee this way and trip here.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually you're gonna get up. I think this would be.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like that.
I wouldn't do that in your training. And they'll slip out too. That's why I don't like doing that. Because it gets slippery.
That way.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. So I like to go back here. And I can even reach up and peel the knee as well. Whatever feels good to you. But the main thing is what Christian taught this. Covering the ankle.
Oh, that was nasty.
Yeah, and going here.
That's good. I like that too. So I have to do the exact opposite grips you're just doing with running the pipe to hit that.
Opposite grips, yes.
So is there a time where you're thinking run the pipe and then you think switch? So if I'm like here.
Yes, absolutely.
So
let me dance with you. Don't bar it so crazy.
Okay. So like if I'm thinking to do this number that we were just working.
Go ahead and C-step the whole thing.
Okay. And then I can be thinking.
Cover the ankle and the hip. Okay, get this nice and tight and high and comfortable. And just you're gonna peel it back that way and strip.
Okay.
Behind my knee.
So that.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can jack it up as high as you can too when you do that. Don't even be nice and just here.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's drill that a couple times.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go here. Get it up and rotate. Go back and forth. Yep. Catch me on the hop. Just do a few more of this. I like it. Rest.
We get used to playing rocks. I want to make
Oh
this
yeah,
natural.
the wrist rotation.
So I'm jacking this up and kicking.
Yeah.
So boom.
Same, yeah. Preferably, because you'll catch him. You'll catch him on the first hop once you get good at it. It gets high, heavy. There you go.
When his foot comes up.
You can sense them going.
You can feel the hips coming up, kind of? Okay. That's sweet.
All right.
Yeah, there it was right there. So running the pipe here. Okay, good. So, is it bad to run the pipe and it doesn't work immediately switch grips? Yeah, I did it there. It felt like.
Oh, yeah. So, like, as I'm going down.
So here and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So there's another couple grips we can do here. So when I'm here, okay, so we've got this.
Yeah.
All right. You've got this.
Yep.
All right. You've got the double trouble club here. Now from here, I can peel and do the same thing. Okay. So I'm gonna trick you right here. Just let me show that again. So from here, so I'm C-stepping here, kick. I could go jack it up here, plug it into the flag. I can peel. My favorite though, club, and then you're here. And now you push in, you can go here. I can underhook and go there. Now careful, I can do a nasty, no. I'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Let's drill that a little bit.
Okay. So, normal grip is here. Here, we're doing the same we were just doing. Boom.
Yeah.
And then boom. Wait, let's just fly first here.
Yep.
Okay, and then
Club, boom, club, boom, and then you can now use this hand to you grab. I wouldn't grab the hip. I would probably either push and trip backwards.
oh, okay, just
Okay. Or I would push and like push on my back between my shoulder blades and trip forwards here.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they're going to die for your leg probably. So you have to be careful.
I'm trying to do like a leg walk or something.
Yeah. So go through that again. The 3 positions for finishing. I call this finishing on takedown high.
Okay.
So here.
Wait, finishing takedown high?
Yep. This is all finishing high. On club.
Oh, meaning you're getting my leg high?
Mm-hmm. So running the pipe is finishing low.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm here, and then I'm gonna club.
Does the pledge thing work on the outside? Or does it need to be inside?
So that would be doing it right here. I don't particularly like this. You can do this because you can push and trip.
Yeah.
But you're gonna offer them a guard as soon as they hit.
I see.
It's totally fine. But you have to intentionally see stuff to the other side. And basically I do it when I make a mistake.
Okay.
If I'm like, oh, go see stuff.
Yeah.
Crap, I'm on the inside.
Okay.
Now I gotta go here.
And tripping. Okay.
But, so, 1, club. It's very important that you club. Club, here. And then club, here. And finish.
Okay.
Get this, because this, I'm going to be, go ahead and put it back on your hip. All right, so I'm going to be pushing down really hard, so you're really going to have to jack the club with this, and then go under with that. Yep.
And then, now you do all this stuff.
Yeah, you can do that. I would go backwards though.
Like this?
Yeah.
I would go backwards. Okay.
Because then they don't have a guard. Anytime you trip inside, like here, if I go, let's say, well, you could do that. That's fine. If I go here, that's fine. But I'm offering the leg, right?
Okay.
All right. So anytime you're finishing something high too, I know this is a lot of information. Sorry.
That's awesome.
Go ahead and put it on the hip. There is a nasty little leg entry called, in wrestling, it's called a Jonesy tilt. And you have to do it a specific way. Like you're not allowed to touch your leg until my hip touches the floor. Okay? But in grappling, it's completely legal. All right, and then it's called the Jonesy tilt, or it's called a cutback. I'm literally gonna dive on my hands, keep my leg, and I'm gonna go here. Oh, yeah! I saw that. Yeah. Below people. Yeah. That's it. The thing about it is if you know that it's there, and you see them start to dive, you just step back, switch your feet.
And they'll just wipe out on the floor?
Yeah, they'll just be on their hands.
Would I get takedown points for that in jiu-jitsu tournament?
Yeah, because you're initiating.
Okay.
They're defending. When they try to hit that Jonesy or that cutback, they're defending.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So just let them eat it and then jump on them?
Yeah, let me let you feel it a couple times. I'm just going to do it to you.
Yeah.
I don't want it in a competition. I don't want this to be the first time it ever happens to you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here, and here. But I'm not going to be nice and hit the floor. I'm going to hit the knee.
You're going down on the knee.
Yeah. One more time, and then just kind of react to it and don't let it happen.
Okay.
All right, let me do it one more time. So here.
Down just from that behind the trip thing. Do you leave your arms there? I felt like you're pulling me down on my shoulder as you're tripping me.
So I'm going to use my hips. So what's happening is I put my hand down, my hips are back here, and my hips are going to swing underneath here.
I see.
That's what's going to happen.
Okay.
So just kind of, I'm going to put my hands down. How would you avoid this situation?
Basically now I'm feeling here.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to bail. Now you don't have to let go of the leg. You have to bail.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's pretty much all I got for wrestling.
Dude, hey, fantastic. Let me sell you and then can we set up another time?
Oh, no, we can keep going.
Good.
It's,
3:30. I got about 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
That works for you?
Yeah. So I wanted to, let's see if you got questions about a guard or leg locks.
Oh yeah, I got I'm hitting you for a lot of that.
Okay.
So, could you give like, do you have anything like ready to go real quick for like your butterfly? Your butterfly game at all?
Yes, I have attacks, but some of them, there's like overriding concepts that are very important.
Yeah.
So for leg attacks, we're really just running through my whole butterfly game. I'll give you some things that you might want to practice. So I'm always looking for getting an arm across the body or getting an underhook. And one can lead into the other. For example, like if I get an arm across the body and you start pushing against me, okay, I can, see, as I start elevating and you pull back, I can do this arm over grip. This arm over grip is very, very helpful. All right, so as I chase your hip, because really I'm just gonna come up here and take it back, right?
Yeah.
And that involves just taking this leg out, pulling and sitting up on your hip.
Okay.
But if I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get there, instead of chasing your hip, I'm gonna chase your lat. All right, so as you try, a lot of people will try to pull out of this.
Yeah, you get that all the time. Okay.
And then it's on the razor. Those are my two most powerful things from butterfly guard that I have, besides leg entries. I've got leg entries too. So the key concepts there, or the key points there, are getting this arm drag grip. Notice I have my thumb pointed towards your fingers, right? And I'm chasing the hip, right?
Are you usually active with your hooks, or you just kind of let them chill there?
I'm letting them chill because what's going to happen is I want to stay kind of far out, because if I wanted to sweep you right here, everything would happen with a butt scoop, okay? So let's say I wanted to sweep you right here. I could butt scoop and then go, boom. So my hooks are sticky, but they're not like pressing, extending. Nothing's happening. They're just providing structure. For example, as you're right here, go ahead and start trying to pass. So I'm sticking here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just creating a structure, and this is keeping you in the structure. Now, if I let one of these hooks get lazy, now you're in half guard, and you can start twisting up like that. And
okay, so you'll let them chill until it's time to use them for something, and then you'll stick them. And then, okay.
So there's two moves that I show you just to show you again. Here, arm drag, go chase the hip, wanting to take it back. If I can, I windshield wiper this leg out, I take it back. If I can't, I'll go here, especially if you're just pulling back. As you pull back, I'm here. And then I have my underhook. This is the razor arm bar, it's just not there yet.
Okay.
Because I'm going to fall to it, and I'm going to rotate here. Try to rotate my elbow under your chin.
Oh, this one? Or?
The closer one.
Okay.
So here, here, here. Go ahead and start pulling out.
Yeah. Okay.
And the key details is the thing, the arm in your throat. I like to have that thumb pointed, actually my palm pointed to me. Actually,
Okay.
Wait, yeah, this way.
Yeah, feels tight.
Okay. So if you sit here, I'm gonna hit the arm bar. I can sweep you either way. I can sweep you this way. You're gonna go over your head, or I can lift your chin.
Okay. So you're using that kind of that push-pull game of like, if I pull away, I'm giving you my arm. If I come into you, you're gonna take my back. Essentially.
That's the. There's actually a third punch to the combination too.
Okay.
Because another reaction that you can have if I do this, and like this is where I want to be all the time. Is you can step that leg up, and if you step that leg up, as you do that, react correctly. As you do that, I'm going to make sure that my feet stay in between your feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot you through.
Then you get these are how you get your leg lock entries.
So my butterfly guard, trying to create, I'm basically trying to take your center line away from mine. Here's my center line. I don't want you here. I want you here or here. And I want an arm. I want something. that I can pull on.
The tilt.
To threaten not just the tilt, but the elevation. Right? Don't set that up yet. Because if you think about it, you know what I'm going to do. You know you're fixing to go up, and it isn't going to be a bad day, right?
Yeah.
So I've got this here, and so people, again, will pull out, they'll pull out. I want my hands, switch here.
Yep.
Okay? People start defending. Maybe they'll defend by stepping up, and then you just let
Literally gave you my leg.
Yeah.
Genius.
That's most of my leg fighting right there.
I like that. Okay. So, I've been thinking about all along the wrong way of like, when I look for leg locks, I'm always looking for like that basic outside. So like I'm usually like looking for like X-guard type of setups with my legs. Or coming around into the hip, and I'm thinking I'm trying to really stay inside. So like, whenever I'm thinking leg locks, I'm always thinking like, even if I have this here, I will sometimes be shooting shit, but I'm always looking for some type of version of this or 50-50.
Really? There you go.
Yeah?
Like this is the difference between this and what I did is simply leaving this underneath and reusing.
And so I did this for open a lot. So yeah, I like this for sure. But like getting there, it just isn't usually the cards. And with my butterfly, I feel like whenever I'm doing butterfly on people, they sit back so much and they won't give me anything.
That's where wrestling up comes into play. So that's the fourth punch or whatever. So as I'm doing this, people know I'm about to launch underneath them. So they start sitting back. As they sit back, I'm coming here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're wrestling them.
Okay. Okay. So that's how you deal with them sitting back.
And if they stand up, as they stand up, I call it old man tempo or grumpy old man tempo or whatever. Like if you don't like my butterfly guard, you're gonna stand up. I'm not letting this crap go. Okay. Now I've got this.
Oh, so you'll keep the wrist too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So always, when I can get somebody down on their knees, you'll see me in a roll. Get somebody on their knees, it's full throttle.
Yeah.
Because I know I could go X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, S, T. I've got so many different ones. And if you stand up, I better believe I'm gonna have something. From right here, I can go here, I can go here, I can go here. But yeah.
That's just what you just described is what I'm trying to get. That open guard of seeing, like, for instance, like I get somebody, like, between me being here and them standing here, like,
don't never let them stand up without a consequence. Period. Like, keep something.
Okay.
Keep real estate. So that's why I love butterfly, because in your butterfly, what are you trying to do? You're trying to fight me with your hands. They're right there. It's mine.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. I'm going to put a foot on the hip. I'm going to aggravate you, try to hit this stuff. And as soon as you start to stand up, I'm launching. So I've got X guard, I've got single X, I can read the knee, I can go 50-50, I can do anything right here. Okay, just whatever I want. But be intentional though, and you're going to get smoked, because if you're like, he's going to stand up and I'm going to hit 50-50, you might try to hit 50-50, get smashed, and then like, X guard is right there.
Yeah.
So if you can learn to see that and start taking, especially because you're strong, and you could, when you pull guard, do this. Have the same concept or idea in mind when you pull guard. Always have some real estate. I always have some real estate when I pull guard. I like to pull guard like this.
Yep.
And then this is just getting me into whatever I want. And pick a guard, pull it, and go for it. Or like if you can get somebody passing your guard and you end up in a scramble or whatever, they're down on their knees, go ahead and go down. All right, go time. They should not be ever punished here. They should be punished. And when they stand up, it should get even worse, not better.
Okay. I like this. Okay. So you're using your butterfly and your open guard attacks almost interchangeably.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's my problem. I'm thinking there's two distinct things. And all butterfly has been for me is just like does not get past the second certain positions. And an open guard is just analysis paralysis. I'm like looking for data, which I never hold on to. I don't have any attacks in these positions, so it just feels like I can't play an open guard. So I'm just waiting to like get half guard, essentially, or like just keep it from passing. So if you wouldn't mind, next time, if you could work with me on this role.
Guard attacks.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That open guard stuff. I want to feel good being from bottom. I feel good being on top. I don't feel good being on bottom yet. So that would be some dope.
Yeah. So just some, I mean, in the meantime, think about like, don't allow people to have that inch. Because a lot of times, like when we roll with me, we'll just sit down.
Yeah.
But sometimes, yeah, we have to do that. There's a ton of people in here. But as soon as I touch you, make me pay for it. Grab something.
Okay.
And then start pulling me into your world. Because how do people pass open guard? On their feet or on their knees? Usually on their feet is when they have success. So make it a gravitational pull. I like to use, I'll just like to, come here, just for example, just use a structure, stand up, using the structure of basic open guard to just aggravate the snot and grab stuff.
You just can't feel the hits here.
So everything's attached. And eventually, I'm going to try to make them lose their balance or something, and they're not, don't accept the sweep coming.
Okay.
But when they come up, they're not on their feet anymore. They're probably on their knees, and now we're under them.
I see. Okay.
So there's this play of, can I get you on your knees? Can I get you off balance? Once you're off balance, I know a guard that I'm going to get to and choke the crap out of you.
That's what I need. Yeah. Yeah. The wrestling, I'd like to, if you're down for it, keep working wrestling and then start working that. Because that game's like, oh, legs, I gotta use it. You know? It's like,
You don't have to pay me these now.
No, I won't do this. Is huge, man. Because I'm telling you, like, my goal was 28 times kind of hit. Like before I'm 30, I want to be almost 80 cc ready.
Yeah.
That's my goal. So my goal was by the end of this year to be dominating like local tournaments like Naga and Newbury, and just wrecking people in those. And then by sometime next year, I'd like to start doing some real stuff and then be like preparing for 80 cc. That's the goal. And then like when we try the next 2 or 3 years, slam 80 cc.
I will leave you with one thing before we go. Wrestling, you want to get good at wrestling. It's just, I think jiu-jitsu is the same way, except for like little stuff, like technical stuff that you've just been doing wrong. But wrestling, it's more of like you have to, it's the 1,000 rep rule.
Okay.
That's why I only gave you 2 shots. Inside single, outside single. Yeah, there's 100 different ways to get to them. Pick 3 or 4 and work the crap out of them. Gather the data and start zeroing in because 8 months from now.
That's what I'll do with you then. If you wouldn't mind, we can start the lesson. You format however you want, but if you'd be cool with letting me like master single legs, and then like just just teaching me this stuff that you got, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I just got to
appreciate
Yeah, dude. I wish I could do it long with you. It would work.
I'm sorry if I kept you too long.
No. I don't start. I like to just get there a little early, be prepared, say, make sure my workouts are ready for everybody.
Mentally.
Yeah, and not swelling the up. Wipe up a little bit. But yeah, I'm make sure you get the Zelda and see the clutch.
It's just, like I said, 40. We were here an hour and a half, but I ain't gonna charge you like that $90, man. 40 is fine.
No, dude, you're gonna pay more than 41. You still spend over an hour with me. Just gotta find you real quick.